I just wanted to talk to you guys, man. Those of you that watch me, um, those of you that will be new, become new subscribers or followers of my content. And basically, I just kind of wanted to just have a heart to heart, just talk about life in general, man. Um, you know, I'm 40 years old, right? I'm going to just jump right into the story because I don't want this video to be too long. But I'm 40 years old. I'm a Scorpio. My birthday is in November. So I have a birthday coming up in 2 months. Basically, I'll be 41, right? And throughout my whole life, man, I've always battled and struggled with keeping a job, like working for other people. It always has been a struggle for me, and I'm sure many others that are like me, people that are passionate about their art, their craft, whatever it is that they do, whether if it's music, whether if you're a painter, an artist, you draw, or you just create things, you crochet, whatever it is, whatever your passion is, whatever you're passionate about. I always tend to have that problem. I tend to have a problem keeping a position with a company because I'm just never happy. And I want to know how many of you feel the same way I feel, and I'm still battling with that right now. I put forth effort towards a lot of different things. I went out and got my Class A CDL license to drive trucks. I tried that out, man. I went to a company in Phoenix to get my CDL. I was out there in Phoenix working with the company and ended up getting laid off. That's a whole nother story in itself with that. I have my PNC license, which is property and casualty. So basically insurance. I can go and work for, Allstate, State Farm, whatever. So I was offered a position to do that right now. And currently I'm studying for my CEs, which is basically my continuing education, because my license lapsed and I need to get it reinstated. I don't have to retake the test again, which is a good thing, but I'm studying this information, man, and it's just mundane and it's boring. It's boring. It's not music. It's not what I love. I love to sit down at the MPC, the keyboard, and create music. And it's a struggle when you know that you're good enough that you should be doing what you're passionate about, right? And we see it all the time. I see it all the time. I watch a lot of YouTube, and majority of those people, all of them basically, they all started somewhere. They started making videos like I'm doing. They pull their phone up, they'll sit down in front of the camera and talk to the people. And then as they started to gain an audience, of course, the quality of their videos got better. They were able to invest because now they have sponsorships and people working with them, and they started to generate some income, right? They started a business. It turned into a business for them, And my ultimate goal is to be able to create music and to make a living doing it. I don't have to get rich. I just want to be able to be comfortable, be satisfied with doing what I do and enjoy it. So I started my own head brand, Shay Marsh branded. This is my brim, just to show you. This is all leather, man. 100% leather strap, custom buckle, 100% leather bill, all custom on the inside, as you can see. It has the Shay Marsh on the tape. It has the Shay Marsh tag on it. All custom, man. I put a lot into this stuff because this is the third or fourth. This is actually the fourth iteration of hats that I've invested in, right? So back in 2016, I took a course with Central New Mexico. It was an entrepreneurship course, right? So I have my associate degree in integrated studies, but the concentration is business. I took a lot of business classes, but I didn't have a path that I was on. I was just taking classes that were fun for me, right? Typical thing that people do, typical shit we do as Americans, right? So I was just taking a bunch of classes, whatever classes that were fun to me, business plan writing, marketing, sales, things like that, thinking that I was on track to an associate's degree in business administration. But come to find out, I wasn't, but I had plenty of credits to have an integrated studies degree. I needed like 9 more credits. So I went back in 2017, I finished up, knocked out those 9 credits, got my degree in 2018. And before this, I went to school in Phoenix, a school called Conservatory of Recording Arts and Sciences. Basically, it's in Tempe, Arizona and Gilbert, Arizona. They have 2 locations, and back then they split the program up half and half. You'd do half of the time at the Gilbert facility and then half of the time at the Tempe facility. And it was a great program, man. I had to work full time and I did school full time. So it was tough on me, seeing other students that, mom and dad paid for their schooling and they were just there only for the school. Those kids graduated with a 4.0. They were able to gain all their Pro Tools certifications and all that stuff. But that's neither here nor there. I had to fend for myself, work full time, and also go to school. I still did pretty good. I had a 3.0 GPA, which is, that's not average. That's above average. And but at a certain point, I felt that I didn't get all that I wanted out of that program. So now that it's 2020, I'm looking into going into another program, this time an associate's degree program on the audio side. Some people might say, man, well, you don't need it. You already went to school once. And that may be true. You know what I mean? That may be a fact. But I just feel like that will be, for one, it'll make great content if I record it, and put that out there, show you guys what I learned as I go through a schooling program, because I didn't do that when I went to conservatory. So this time around, that'll provide content for people that watch me, and that'll help my channel grow. And also, I feel like it'll help me brush up on the skills that I did learn at conservatory, and also add to those skills. So basically, that's the whole point of it. My point is to not work for anybody anymore. I'm tired of having jobs. I'm tired of going from job to job to job. I've had a lot of jobs in my life, man. If I sat here and went through my resume, we'll be here for some hours, bro, to be honest with you. I've had a lot of jobs, man, and I'm tired of having jobs. I'm tired of bumping my head. Like I mentioned, I'm 40. I'll be 41 in 2 months. So it's time for me to really lock in and go for my passion and do what I love and find those people that's willing to sponsor me. We spend a lot of money as music producers and even artists. We spend a lot of money with a lot of these companies, and I feel a lot of these companies should give back. They should give back to us. If you show that you're out here actually trying to do something, like myself, you started a channel, you're releasing content religiously. My videos are every Monday and Friday, but this is just a one-off video because I just had this on my heart, on my chest, and I wanted to let it off. And I wanted to kind of get some feedback and see what other people think and how they feel as well. But eventually get some sponsorships from some of these companies like Akai, Korg. We show their equipment. We spend a lot of money on the equipment. That MPC X is expensive. It's a $2,200 machine. A lot of us put those machines on credit, and we go into debt just to get these machines so that we can create and get our creative juice out, our creative paint out on the canvas, and I feel that some of these companies should give back and should sponsor, some of us, not just the guys that have 15K followers, but look at some of these guys, man, that's on the rise, that's putting out content and actually trying to build something, really have a vision, and really have the mindset that they want to have a business out of this. So like I said, I don't want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to say that, man. I wanted to get that off my chest. I'm tired of working jobs, tired of working 9 to 5s. Even though I have to do it, I'm gonna give myself until January, and then I'm going to jump into another school program, and from there I'm starting my business, man. So yeah, let me know what you think, man. It's Curtis Wayne, and I'm signing off. All right. Yeah.